Hello traders, hello everyone, welcome to our new video here on cryptocurrencies. I will look at the Bitcoin and Dash. So Bitcoin, as you know, has made a very nice recovery up from March lows at the same time when also stock market turned higher as well. But what I see is that stock market is moving into potential resistance. I would not be surprised by a pullback. And at the same time, we also see Bitcoin moving into resistance based on two different wave counts, but still moving into resistance, it doesn't mean that I'm turning aggressively bearish. I'm just aware of a pullbacks before we can resume to even higher prices, because as you know, pullbacks are definitely healthy. So looking at the first wave count here on Bitcoin, I'm looking at a big triangle. You know, it's an ABCDE pattern, and maybe we are now in a wave D, moving into 61.8% projection within this triangle. So it's actually the distance taken of wave B. Okay, also this comes in right here around 10,000 psychological level. Everyone are watching this price, and at the same time we have this trend line. So it looks like a perfect timing for potential pullback into wave E, which would be a final leg of this contracting range. So afterwards you may see a very strong rise here. If we look at the daily chart of this structure, what I see and what I think it's very important is that despite a very strong rise here in at the end of April, we are now slowing down here, still making a higher highs, higher swing lows, but looks like that the bulls are tired a little. Okay, so again, the personality of this price action may indicate that we could see a potential top in the near future, and maybe a retracement lower into wave E. Of course, I would be looking for this wave E to kick in, especially if we see a drop below this 80,600 support. Of course, you would also pay attention to this trendline channel as well. Now, looking at another wave count, which I think is also very interesting and valid, is also bullish. So I think that's advantage of the Elliott wave theory when you have different wave counts, and all suggest maybe the same thing in what will happen actually in the near future or in the upcoming weeks, months, whatever. So here what I'm looking at is that actually maybe a big correction has bottomed in December 2018, because this rise after all can also be counted by 5 waves followed by deep 3-wave setback, where market actually stabilized at this lower trendline support of this corrective channel. And what is interesting is that this corrective channel is now being broken. So maybe we are here seeing a break into the final stages of a wave 1. So what you would expect? Well, a pullback in wave 2, maybe back towards this trend line. So looking at daily count of this second count as well suggests the same thing. We could be here in a wave 1, 2, extended wave 3, you have seen a wave 4, and now maybe ending diagonal for a wave 5. And even this wave count may suggest that we could be slowing down very soon, and we maybe fall into an ABC setback. So as you can see, I have different wave counts, and both suggest that we will see actually more upside, but more upside after a pullback. I know that there are a lot of traders, investors looking to move into the cryptocurrencies, especially after this bounce on Bitcoin from March levels. But I think that it's much more safer play to wait on a pullback whenever it unfolds. Definitely, it's too risky, in my opinion, to look for any shorts here, because after all, trend is still up, and you never know where exactly will this market top out here, for a wave 1 or maybe for a wave D, as I showed you earlier. So what is the main story here is that we are bullish, that we will probably continue on these cryptocurrencies to much higher prices, but I think that these pullbacks would be very healthy to maybe join this new cycle after a 3-wave setback. If this second wave count would come in play, and then of course pullback may not be so deep like for a wave E within a triangle. So in such case, maybe the most interesting support would be around 8,500 or 8,000 in this zone, because that's also the area of a former wave 4. Okay, so cryptocurrencies are bullish, but we see bullish price action in these latest stages of the first leg. So we could be slowing down based on the personality from the last few weeks. So just be aware of potential decline into support levels. Now looking at Dash, I think that this one is also very nice wave count. We have 5 waves up here from March lows, and now looks like that we are consolidating here. We are just moving slow in a tight range, but still maybe that's a wave B after this first drop into wave A. So watch out for the second drop. Second drop, meaning third leg of this whole structure ABC decline, which could maybe find a temporary base sorry, around $60. It's also the area of a former wave 4. So we'll see what happens down there. If we see this $70 support broken, then I really think that this level could be triggered, and in fact this could be a very nice price for a potential new resumption higher. Invalidation level based on this interpretation is definitely the March lows. Same thing with Bitcoin. As long as we are trading above these levels, we will continue to look any drop as a correction within uptrend. Okay, Terrorists, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Talk to you soon. Bye.